Well, it's every parent's worst fear, and it has happened in the Mid-State.
School intruders, classroom shootings. Mid-State police and a local school district recently teamed up to test their readiness. And ABC 27 sent a team of photojournalists to check it out. What you are about to see is a drill, and only a drill. It was a typical school day, until it wasn't.
You need the police? We need the police, yes. There's an incident at the middle school.
A call nobody wants to get.
Jackson Township, Spring Grove Middle School, 244 Old Hanover Road, active shooter, reports of multiple shots fired with victims down.
Calls like this have become more frequent across the nation.
124 copy. I'm en route.
Making training like this...
What other information do we have here?
...necessary.
We have plans that are in 3-ring binders, and when they're written, we feel very confident that the plan is going to work. But until you take that plan and actually put it to use and test it, you never really know.
And you don't know how many subjects there are? I don't know. I gotta go.
A shooter has entered the building.
Contact the district office, have them put the schools on lockdown.
Northern York Regional responds.
I copy the call at Spring Grove. I'm en route.
In the old days, the first officer would secure the perimeter.
34-124, coming out to school.
And wait outside for a SWAT team, but no longer.
Door, New York, I'll be making entrance.
The more time that elapses,
police, hello,
until we get inside of a building, the more people potentially are going to be injured or killed.
Hello, you all right? You okay? You all right?
Police race in and follow a trail of victims.
What happened? Where's the shooter? Point where the shooter went. That way? What are they wearing? Somebody's running down the hall. Let's go. Let's go. Where's the shooter? Point where? What are they wearing? Red sweatshirt. Command's on scene. 124 shooters allegedly wearing a red shirt.
124 having subjects wearing a red shirt.
They rush the shooter.
124 made entrance at door.
Show us your hands. Put the gun down. Put the gun down. Hands up. Get on the ground. Get on your knees.
It's a girl. She drops the gun and is apprehended. And in many ways, this drill is just beginning.
124 one in custody. Send the unit to transport.
We had established a casualty collection.
In hallway A.
In hallway A somewhere.
If any of you guys can follow us, let's get into the gym.
We learned that we hope to God we never have to do this in a real life situation.
Cops aren't the only ones being evaluated. The entire school is being tested. Teachers must lock their doors. Students must hide. And like the first police officer that has to storm the building, teachers must act quickly.
Is it safer to, stay hiding in this room, or is it safer to open the door and run?
Clear.
There's a lot of things that aren't necessarily black and white that you have to see what, the situation is and make a decision, and that's not always comforting that, I can't say, you always do this, you always do that.
Regional police, open the door, open the door.
Protocol is to lock your door until an administrator or policeman with a key comes in.
Open the door.
The class follows it, even when cops are identifying themselves.
We need a school administrator here to access the doors.
In America, no student has ever been injured in a school shooting from behind a locked door.
I knew they were hiding in there, and it still took me time to find them. Some students were hiding under desks and teacher desks and things like that. They actually did a much better job of hiding than I thought they would.
We're making phone calls now to everybody, letting them know that we're going to evacuate, relocate, and reunify.
Okay.
Let's go this way, hands up.
Securing every classroom and evacuating 600 kids takes time.
8 officers were sent to the reunification center. 8 officers.
Hands up out the door, flagpole.
They were moved out of the building.
Once you guys make it across the road, you can put your hands down.
Marched about a half mile to the elementary school. Then begins the painfully slow process of reuniting kids with their parents.
Front secure. We have numerous parents arriving.
I need you to fill out your name, grade, and
IDs are checked.
May I see your ID?
Photos are taken. Numbers are handed out, while students are held in a holding area.
078.
The parents were patient.
We'll take you right over to get your child. Okay?
This time.
We know they would not come in as calmly. They would not be willing to just park wherever. They would be parking on the grass. They would park wherever, and they'd be running in.
That's secured.
But it was real enough.
I was told by several police officers, even though it's a drill, even though we know it's a drill, when I got out of my car and I started moving to that building, I could feel my heart pumping.
The reading, writing, and arithmetic of a kinder, gentler time is now supplemented with readiness for anything.
The most shocking thing is it could happen, and it has happened. And because of that, we have to spend the time and resources, making sure our kids are as safe as possible.
We have to thank everybody for giving us such great access. We'd also like to thank the team of photographers for their work, Eric Heisler specifically, who put that piece together. He's also sharing video with emergency responders so they can study and learn from it.
You know, even just watching that, my heart was pounding, so
Yeah.
I can only imagine, knowing you know the outcome, but still yet.
The thing I learned is that, somebody's in there with the gun. Going in and getting the person with the gun is almost the least of their they know how to do that. They're
Right.
trained for that. But it's making sure your the kids are given to the right parents. And that was slow process. And I can imagine in real danger that wouldn't go so well.